Hello, Donald. How's Oliver doing?
Pretty fine, Duck. The wee engine is a great shunter. Okay, not as good as you are.
Thank you, Donald. Hey, Oliver, could you shunt the trucks from vans to open wagons to tankers to brake vans, please?
Oh.
Couldn't you just leave it like that?
Now, Donald, the Great Western way is to be neat and tidy, and since I'm Great Western...
Don't you have passengers to take?
Ugh, that duck. It's always Great Western way this and Great Western way that. It gets real tiring, eh, Toad?
He's just trying to make his ride sound the best he can be, Mr. Oliver.
I know, Toad, but rearranging the rolling stock, that's too picky, isn't it?
I suppose it is in some eyes, Mr. Oliver.
Are you agreeing with me or not, Toad? I need a... Shit! I'm late with my passenger train.
Oh, what's going on?
Sorry, girls, we're running late.
As always.
Oh, Mr. Duck won't like this.
Honestly, that bloody engine. Every job he starts, I have to finish. I will speak to you later. How many times do I have to clean up after you, Oliver?
Hey, your orders made me late for my passengers. And if I left here as it would, you would have yelled at me anyway.
Well, maybe you should have been quick and early. After all, that's the Great Western...
Alright, I've had enough.
Duck and Oliver, all you two has been doing is yelling at each other. It's getting really tiring.
So, Duck, we want you to shunt at that for a while, while me and Doogie and Oliver look over the branch.
What? But why not send Oliver? At least I can run my branch line perfectly without him screwing it up.
You shut up!
Trust me, there's something down there you might find interesting.
Fine, but if I find out that one thing out of place, all of you is going to get a great whipping. Even you, Toad.
Well, finally he's gone. But what's this mean to prove?
To show Duck that we can look after his wee branch line without him giving orders all the time.
You really think that will work?
That's why we'll do our jobs properly and cause no accidents. Okay?
Aye?
Right.
Good. Now, let's get to work.
Oh, hello, Duck. What are you doing here?
Well, me and Oliver had a falling out and Donald and Douglas sent me here.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you're here anyway. Charlie and Billy caused a big crash, and they're both at the steamworks.
Where's Stanley then?
I don't know. I can never find him when I want him.
Well, let's get to work. I can sort this yard out in no time.
Wow, you're really good at shunting.
Thanks, though I am a bit rusty at it. So, now what?
I suppose we can wait until the next lot of trucks come. Usually once I've finished with one train of trucks, there's another waiting.
I guess you could say you shunt the most trucks around than any other engine.
Oh, I resent that.
Morning, Diesel.
Hello, Ducky. How's your branch? Did you get kicked out from that too?
No, me and Oliver are having a disagreement.
Oh dear, that's not the Great Western way, is it?
Don't you have somewhere else to be, Diesel?
Huh?
I never trusted that Diesel.
What did happen between you two, Duck? I've only heard it from some of the other engines, but none of the big engines told me in detail.
Oh, well, it was back in 1957 and Sir Topham Hatt had just ordered Diesel for a trial run.
Keeping up to time, Douglas?
Ugh, yes. How about you?
We are indeed, Mr. Douglas.
At this rate, we don't need Duck back.
Though the Wii engine can be a bit bossy, he was given this branch line for a reason, Oliver.
What are you saying?
I'm saying he keeps to time and always sets everything in order. It's what makes his branch line have the least amount of accidents out of the whole railway. Well, most of the time.
And yet, Diesel is allowed back?
It puzzles me too, but I wouldn't question the man in charge.
Oh yeah, have you heard the latest news, Duck?
I don't think so. What is it, Rosie?
According to Percy, they're inviting an engine to join their steam team.
Really? I was meant to join their team before Emily came in at the last minute?
Well, why don't you ask them? Although, I've heard that they're being pretty harsh at choosing this time, so you will have to prove that you are worthy to join them.
Oh, I think I can. After all, I'm one of the first 8 to come to Sodor. So, where are these empty trucks going?
Just returning back to Knapford. Thomas needs them on his branch line.
I don't suppose I could take them.
Of course you can, Duck. Since you finish everything up in a flash, I should be up and ready for whatever's next.
Oh, thank you, Rosie. See ya.
I thought Donald was going to put all these back when he found the brake van. There, neat and tidy.
But Mr. Oliver, the brake vans are at the back.
Toad, there's no time to sort it out. Let's just take these down to the yard and then come back.
Okay, Mr. Oliver.
No.
Why not?
Duck, you're basically fan service. That's not a reason to become a main character.
No, it's not that. I was one of the original 8 to join this railway.
And?
I've helped many a times on this railway, and I have my own branch line.
Barely a reason, Duck.
Look, how about this? I'll send Gordon over so he can have an interview with you of why you want to join and what can you give to being a main character.
And make sure to cook up something good if it's going to be a long talk.
Hey, Donald!
What do you want, Duke? We're trying to keep up with the time, you know?
Well, I was wondering if I could come back to the shed for a bit.
Duke, you know you have to spend a week down there.
I know that, but this is important. You see, I'm having a meeting with Gordon to see if I'm worthy of becoming part of the steam team.
Alright, Duke. Just make sure you don't see Oliver. I don't want the both of you kicking each other in the shins. Oh, for God's sake.
What was that?
Nothing, just cleaning up.
Okay, I'll be there in 1 hour.
Oliver, you need to clean this up.
Clean it up? You're starting to shell like Duck. Why don't you clean it up?
This yard is barely big enough for me, let alone all this rolling stock.
We'll take some of it down to Knapford.
I've got a goods train to pull next week.
Then Douglas.
Oh, God knows where he is. Look, just tell him when you see him.
This is going just as well as Gordon trying to get up his own heel.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Why do I have to go? Because you're the only one who has a 1 hour break before your next travel to Vicarstown. So you're the only one free to interview Duck. Fine, but if I'm late pulling the express, I'm blaming you. Well, Doc, I've made it, despite you living on the branch line.
Ah, Gordon, welcome. I hope you're looking forward to our meeting. Oh, sweet Jesus, my roast is ruined. But what if I was to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Montague.
Montague!
Gordon, I was just stretching my wheels on the window's wheel, important from exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of that truck, Doc?
Oh no, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we'll be having. Steamed clams. Well, Gordon, I hope you're hungry for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
Oh no, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
Uh-huh. What region?
Sodrian.
Really? Because I've been here for 85 years and I've never heard the phrase steamed hams.
Oh no, not anymore. It's commonly used on the Little Western.
I see. You know, these burgers appear to be quite similar to the ones at Fat Hat's Burgers.
Oh no, Paddington Duck Burgers. Old Great Western recipe.
4 steamed hams.
Yes, I just steamed them out of my firebox this morning.
Yeah, so you call them steamed hams despite the fact that neither of us consume human food.
Well, I suppose that sounded a little far-fetched. Excuse me for a second.
Of course.
Ooh-wee, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
A good YouTube Thomas series.
A good YouTube Thomas series. So decently written with interesting cast of characters and original jokes being shown in the back of your sheds.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Duck, the sheds are on fire!
No, Donald, that's just YouTube going haywire.
Well, Doc, you're strange, Tank Engine, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Oliver, dearie, do you think we were a bit too harsh on Doc and will come back?
Of course you will be. It's his branch line.
Yeah, but we did push him out of his branch line when he was just trying to make it neat and tidy.
Well, hopefully he'll be back, as we do need a good shunter to sort out the yards.
Evening, Oliver.
Hey, Douglas.
What's up with you?
Well, we've been trying our best to keep this branch line going. We can keep up to the times, it's just the shunting and organising the trucks that's the troublesome part.
Okay. Doc is the best shunter.
Well, there's a fire at Tidmouth Old Sheds. The firefighters need you two to help.
Okay. Well, how did that happen?
I burnt my roast when I was having a meeting with Gordon.
We're running low on water. Bob forgot to refill the tanks before we left, so we need to use some of yours. And with all this rolling stock in the way, we can't save the building.
Alright, Doug, you and me will shut these trucks out of the way. Douglas, you be on standby for the firemen to use your water.
Excellent. Now quickly, move.
Right, let's do this. Well, thankfully no one was hurt.
Ahem.
Oh, come on. I'll take you to the works, Danny. We'll leave you two to make up.
Well, good job thinking fast.
Well, we are tank engines, and we are meant to work fast. Though, you know how to keep it tidy.
Yeah, I'm sorry I yelled at you yesterday. I just wanted my branch line to run like the Great Western way.
Oh no, it's alright. I think we can all see now that keeping the place tidy was the best thing. Though we do need to get rid of some of these trucks. Oh, hello?
We're looking for Duck. Have you seen him?
Over here!
Duck, although you did have an awkward meeting with Gordon and you did burn your shed, we are making you the 10th member of the steam team. For Gordon Croton, you steam a good ham. That's a good enough reason for us, so welcome.
Oh, thanks, I suppose.
So what does that make you, though?
A main character, so I now have more stories for us and I can now break the fourth wall!
That's not very impressive.
You're not very impressive.